Hello, the Infinite Man is back again at your service. The last segment, I did explain the true meaning of the word love and how from this point forward we need to change our understanding and our deep feeling about it and expressing it. This session, I would like to share with you why is it so essential? Why is it so important? Detrimental. That was a good word. Um, to be awakened, to be aware of ourselves first and foremost, remember? Therefore, we can have a understanding and compassion about everything and everyone else. Why is that so important for us to become conscious beings, which we are, but we need to reintroduce it to ourselves or open this up and look at it for the first time and face it, face that consciousness and work towards it, eventually becoming it, becoming a complete conscious being, existence. And I told you also, or I shared with you, I don't like the word I told you. No. I shared with you that that can happen in a long run, lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes, or it can happen in one breath. But doesn't matter as long as it happens, as long as when we become awakened or we are in the process of waking up, we hold on to it and we continue and work on it, mainly with meditation. So, why is it so important, essential, and detrimental, as I said, for us to become awake and conscious beings? Because we need collective consciousness in order for humanity as whole to make that major movement for all. It starts with one here and one there, just like lighting up a candle in one corner of the room and then further away, and there are lights, but still the room is dark. You see the lights, glimmer of it even sometimes. But imagine that we put thousands of candles lit in the room and it's completely clear. And every candle that is lit and we hold it near the other one that is not, what are we doing? We are lighting up the other candle with the one that is up, right? But remember, nothing it's taken away from the candle that is sharing its light with the other candle that doesn't have a light yet. That is so beautiful. Nothing gets reduced or deducted by giving love, giving light. Actually, it adds to you, right? Because it makes the situation or the room lighter. And that's what we need to do as make that collective consciousness move. Otherwise, the movement that humanity deserves to have all over the globe is not going to take place. And that is the reason for the responsibility that we do have in order to work on ourselves first. And we are led and we bend to the other candle and we light them up. And now it's two candles lit, more powerful, more loving, working together. It is absolutely beautiful for the people that talk about global warming and what we are doing with our oceans. We are polluting it and all that, or we are not really caring for the animals by putting them in cages or in zoos or things like that and have them perform for our entertainment. And all these voices are coming up, right? Here and there. It's beautiful. But if you really want for those voices to get stronger, to get unified, to get bigger and shows it loving power, is for the voices, just like the lights of the candles, gets louder and louder and collectively. Because if one leaf on the tree start making good changes that is going to guarantee the health and the life of the whole tree, cannot do it by itself. It started waking up by itself, either if it's a brand new leaf or middle-aged leaf or older leaf, but it's awakened. But the responsibility starts from there, right there, to tell the other leaf, to tell the other leaf. And that as whole, we are going to make a change, and it's going to be a lot easier and more efficient, and hopefully sooner than later. Another example, you want to move a heavy table. Can you do it by yourself? Probably, yeah, by pushing or pulling or what have you. But it's a lot harder than having 2-3 more people and everybody hold on to a corner of that table and make it woof, picking it up and moving it to the distant place. Same thing. That is why. So if someone comes and say, why do I have to do this? I'm having a great life. Why are you sharing all this with me? Why are you guiding me to this direction? Because of this, because you are not alone. You have a responsibility, a loving responsibility towards your mankind. Remember, one for all and all for one. All the groups or all the teams that they work together, what are the chances of winning the game or winning the war or winning whatever? Is to unite. Not for every one of us to keep our single life to ourselves and not giving love. Give it. Because especially if you have children, and even if you don't, but you still do care lovingly for the next generations and generation after that, you don't want them to suffer the things that you're suffering, that is dividing humans from humans, that have so many lines on the planet saying this is this country and that country. Is always at this point, me against you, you against me. I'm going to hurt you first before I allow you to hurt me, and all that nonsense. That is so dysfunctional. That is the exact reason why we are suffering and we are in pain. Because we are alone. It's time not to feel alone and not to be alone, and to be part of this beautiful picture, and brings the beauty to all. So we need to do our part. Whether we are blessed enough to see the result in our lifetime or not, doesn't matter, as long as we collective consciousness walking on this path together, we will get home. This is not home. This life It's for you to learn how to get home. I saw that somewhere. It's not my own statement, but it was beautiful enough that it registered. That this is not home, this life. This is the place to learn and discover how to get home. And not just ourselves, collectively. This is not about, oh, I got there, and I got the prize. Forget about the rest. I'm not responsible for them. Yes, you are, because you won't last and you won't survive eventually, sooner or later, on your own. There's a collective and there's a connection between everything. The existence is connected. When you take that to heart and make it part of you, then I don't need to convince you of what is it that you need to do. You need to start with yourself and then spread the good words. Thank you for watching. Namaste.